go and buy a Rolex, post about it on LinkedIn, and look the dog's bollocks. Hey, you. Sell the sizzle, not the sausage. My old sales director used to say that to me, and I used to think that was some kind of innuendo. But it turns out it's not an innuendo. It actually is a great metaphor for selling. But what does it mean? So if you work in sales, you will probably know the fundamental rule is not to talk about yourself. It is to make it all about the other person. Them, their world, their problems. It's all about them. So what I want you to imagine is if you are cold calling or you're talking to people on a regular basis, imagine that everybody has got an invisible sign around their neck that says, "Make me feel important." Remember, we are all creatures bristling with ego, pride, and vanity. The only time that we want to engage in sales conversations is if you can genuinely help us get from A to B. So your job as a salesperson is to find out where people are, where they want to be, and then bridge that gap. So what does sell the sizzle and not the sausage actually mean? Think about people's desired future state. Where do they want to be and why do they want to be there? You've got to understand them and their world, and the only way you can do that is by asking thought-provoking questions and genuinely listening. Asking mediocre questions like, how many sales reps do you have? Do you ever pick up the phone and cold call? Isn't going to cut it in 2024 and the future when it comes to selling. There are going to be AI, SDRs and sales reps that can do that rubbish for you. If you want to be a genuinely good sales rep, you need to start asking thought-provoking questions like a therapist would. So you've got problems and you've got motivation. If they are genuinely motivated to solve that problem because it can get them to the desired outcome that they want, then they might give you the time of day. So your job is to find out where they need to be and paint a picture. People want outcomes, not products or services. They want solutions. They don't want to just buy a CRM. They don't want to engage with a marketing agency. What they want is thousands of leads so they can bring on new customers, which means they get more money through the door every single month, which means that at the end of the year, they can use all of that profit, go and buy a Rolex, post about it on LinkedIn, and look the dog's bollocks. That is what people want. Maybe not the Rolex. But your job is to find out where they are, where they need to be, and how big the gap is. The bigger the gap, the more likely you are to make the sale. So don't ask mediocre questions. Don't waste people's time. Make it all about them. Keep it simple. Sell the sizzle, not the sausage. I've been Jack David Frimston, age 32 and a half. Remember, you will die.